Good morning, Governor.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Sunday Akimoladu.
Nice to meet you.
Please, can you help me, pull this because I'm going to put on the WhatsApp group.
You want me to
Video? Yes. My name is Sunday Akimoladu.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm a London taxi, driver.
I take taxis every day.
Right, thank you.
I love your trade.
I've seen your billboard.
Right. You see my interview with Steve McNamara of LTDA as well.
100%.
Okay.
I've seen your billboard all over London, your campaign all over everywhere. I'm one of, London citizens who decide not to vote.
Okay.
In this, mayoral election.
Okay.
Because I have been let down by the two previous consecutive mayors.
Right.
And I'm completely, fed up.
I know.
I was driving by, I saw, your van, and I had a look, I saw you. I thought, what, let me come back and talk to you.
Okay.
Maybe you can convince me and some few other guys.
Okay.
My question is, we work so hard to obtain this, license.
I know.
And we have seen our livelihood gone down the drain without no hope. We are completely, lost in this trade. What do you intend to do to revive, this trade and perhaps, give hope back, to 27,000 plus driver that is on the road on this, trade, please?
So it's a great question. First of all, I can feel you're frustrated. I'm a business owner as well. I'm frustrated by this economy as well. It's crushing us. You invest what, 3 years, 4 years to do the knowledge?
3.5 years.
That's one of your electric taxis.
That's my electric taxi.
65 grand, right?
Just like that.
You guys invest as entrepreneurs, and then you reap the benefits if your business goes well, right? That's the beautiful thing about capitalism. London was built on business people like you starting businesses. The current mayor of London, he doesn't even recognize black taxis as part of TfL, even though you're the only method of transport for handicapped people, right? Over on Bishopsgate.
100%.
But he doesn't even recognize that because I don't think he believes in entrepreneurs or respects entrepreneurs. Now, I felt like you did 6 months ago. I hated politics. To be honest, I didn't even vote in the last mayor's election. I've been an entrepreneur for 30 years. But I looked at the current mayor and I said, this guy's running the city I love into the ground. He's not getting London back to work. Look at our knife crimes on the street, it's ridiculous. No affordable housing, and TfL is a mess with congestion charges going up because he bankrupted the transportation system. So I'm coming in and I'm looking at everything through a business lens. First of all, let's get London back to work safely, right? I bet you have very few fares every day right now, right? 3 or 4.
My livelihood has completely gone down the drain.
Because the mayor's not trying to find an innovative way to safely get people back in the city. Why? He's never run a business in his life. I don't even think he respects business people. I don't think he understands how hard it is to run a business. He just wants to tax you. So first of all, we got to get London back to business to get it back safely. Next, we got to start fighting some of these issues, like congestion charge. Why is it so high? Because we can't run TfL without making it go bankrupt. I've looked at TfL. We can run this at a profit. It's sitting on 5,700 acres of land that we can develop into housing, into commercial spaces. We can make money for TfL. We can also put more police officers on the street. It's going to cost us £300 million a year. We can put 10,000 police officers on the street. I've spoken with Met Police chiefs, and they said that will make these streets safer. I also got a plan to put £100 million into communities from corporate donors. Amazon, Uber, HSBC, Barclays. It's time they put money back into our communities so our kids don't have the results of knife crime. And I'm going to build affordable housing. The mayor's built 400,000. He said he would build 400,000 affordable homes. He's built 12,000. I got a plan to build 50,000 by Christmas. So these are the problems with this city. And I understand you're jaded. The current two-party system is a mess, right? Labor, conservative, they give you an illusion of choice, right? You were frustrated, right? By Boris. You were frustrated by Khan. It's the same business as usual. So I come from an independent perspective. I've got no corporate donors. I got no parties. I come up with the best idea. I speak with the best experts, and then I speak my mind like I'm speaking with you right now. I want the best thing for London. I lived here 21 years. You came from another country, right? I did too. I lived here 21 years. I love this city. All we have to do is stop the politics. Everyone said it's the politics that stops London from getting back to business.
So you are an independent candidate?
I'm an independent candidate. I'm in second place right now. I'm ahead of the conservative candidate because the people like my ideas. And black cabbies like me as well because I support entrepreneurs.
Right. As an independent candidate, well, I have, 2 questions initially.
Yeah.
But this is a pre-question in connection to my first question.
Okay.
This is not my second initial question.
Okay.
As an independent candidate, how do you think you can push your agenda and your policy through in the present political system?
I got a bus. I got digital platforms. I've run a show called Unreal for the past 10 years. I'm on I got 500 million views. I got 5 million subscribers. 2 million people in London knew me before I started this race. So I got a weapon that they don't have right now. They have their newspapers that have their own agendas and their own favoritism. They got the corporate donors. But I got the people. I got people like you. I'm out here in the streets talking to people like you. If the mayor was here right now, you know what would happen? He would be yelled at by people here. He would be run down the street. He went to hide in a coffee shop the other day.
Right.
So that's what makes me different. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard out there. The two-party system is in force. But we're in second place right now.
Right. My second initial question.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm being paid or bothering you.
Ask me hard questions.
My second initial question. Right. Let's put statistics and numbers. Let's put it aside.
Okay.
What do you think you can do, or what do you intend to do about all this road closure against my trade?
Yeah,
I cannot go on Bank Junction, which is which is the heart trade of my business, the city, Bank Junction. I cannot go on Bishopsgate. So many roads that I cannot go to. My knowledge for 3.5 years have been rendered useless. 9 out of 10 times now, if I'm not careful and go and try and kind of solve, with the navigation system, I might probably, not be able, to do my job, successfully, because I don't know what road is closed, when it's closed, and how it's closed. So now, what do you think you can do to revive this trade as regard of all this road closure against black taxi, please?
First of all, I can tell you're angry and you're frustrated. And I know it because I take a taxi home every single night. I take a black cab home every night. I've spoken with probably 300 drivers over the last few months. They all are angry because the mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, is ruining our roads. He's ruining them, right? Look at the bike lanes on Embankment. Look at his streetscape scheme that was just ruled illegal by the High Court, right? You guys won that ruling. Now he's appealing it with city money. He shut down Bishopsgate. He shut down Bank. I was doing a photo shoot in Bank about 3 months ago. I called a black taxi. He couldn't even pick me up. He is ruining the roads. And he doesn't understand the basic function of London is to transport people around. You've got to support transport. I'm all for cycling. I'm a cyclist myself. But we've got to stop having these dedicated cycle lanes that ruin you from driving around London. Black cabs have to be respected as part of TfL. And we have to get this streetscape scene completely gone, right? It's been ruled illegal. It's got to be completely locked out. That along with the LTMs. The LTMs are ruining people's neighborhoods as well. So I understand. I've been in taxis with people like you, and the drive has taken 20 minutes and cost me 23 pounds extra because of what the mayor's done to shut our roads down. He's trying, I think, to make himself look green, but it actually causes more emissions, right? It causes more traffic jams, while he looks like he's trying to solve a problem for London. This is what the mayor always does. He sits in the top floor of his office, he signs off on these supposedly green initiatives, and they ruin everyone's lives, and they ruin your livelihood. I can tell you're frustrated. You should be frustrated.
100%.
You should be frustrated.
Well, thank you. Now, like I said earlier before this interview, thank you. Like I said earlier before this interview, I have decided to opt out not to vote on this mayoral election.
It's not too late, man. It's not too late.
I'm going to go home and review, this video and try and kind of, study my question and your answer carefully.
Please.
Maybe that will give me informed decision to change my mind.
Please.
But then, however, if that does, I will be, taking this interview personally because I'm highly emotional with my trade and my livelihood. I've never been one of the people that goes on social media or show up my face on the public platform. But because, this is an opportunity to have, one-to-one and personal, talk with you. So I've, seized the opportunity. I'm going to go back and study, your answer